Movie buffs, welcome back to the Movie Bay. This is D. In today's video, we are going to take a look at my Laurence Fishburn collection. This is everything that I got from Laurence Fishburn. And yeah, I know I have the Take 10s and the actor spotlights. The actor spotlights was more like their top movies. This series that I'm doing now, I'm just showing you everything from said director or said actor. I'm not picking what I think is the best. So it's a different series. I don't want you guys to think you're getting robbed. Like, didn't he do something like this before? Something like it, but not quite. Where I would say take 10 on Laurence Fishburn, I would pull 10 movies that I thought was the best and show you guys. But now we're going to go into, this is the full collection. This is everything that I got starring Laurence Fishburn. And, you know, we did Samuel L. Jackson yesterday. And I gotta be honest with you guys. I think, just like sometimes you think when you're in your collection and you're pulling, I gotta be honest with you guys. I almost think Laurence Fishburne's filmography is a little bit tighter than Samuel L. Jackson's. Now, Samuel L. Jackson's is bigger. He has a much Samuel Jackson got to have at least 100 movies under his belt, at the very least. Between movies and voicing and everything, Sam Jackson probably got like 125 credits under his belt. With Fishburne, I think he has probably around 50 to 60. So Sam Jackson definitely got a bigger body of work. But looking at these movies that I pulled for Laurence Fishburne, we're going to go through this, and at the end, I'm going to ask a question. Whose filmography do you think is better so far? And I ask you that at the end of each one of these videos I do, because we're going to go through everybody's filmography that I have. Next up, I'm not going to tell you who's next up, but let's dive in and get started on this Laurence Fishburne's filmography. And we're going to start it off with Apocalypse Now. Yes, this is a fantastic movie. I know a lot of people love this movie. I rarely talk to people who was middle of the road on this one. I enjoyed this one. And again, Laurence Fishburne, he's got a broad range, as you're going to see. I think his range in movies is probably broader than Sam Jackson so far. We're going to see. Don't shoot me, because I love Sam Jackson just as much as you do, but we're going to see it's a lot of different stuff here. Okay, Ant-Man and Wasp. Armored. Pretty good armor car type movie. Not the best, but it was a good one. Boys in the Hood. Superman, Batman, Dawn of Justice. The Color Purple. Death Wish 2. He was like a thug in this one. That was early in his career. Deep Cover. Fantastic movie. Fantastic. And this one, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, I do believe this was his first movie where he was the lead. Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer. Event Horizon. Wonderful, wonderful TV show. Hannibal, wonderful, wonderful. Mads Mikkelsen, Fishburne, and a host of others. Fantastic TV. Fantastic. John Wick Chapter 3. Actually, he came in Chapter 2. As I think it's the Fish King or some shit like that. Chapter 3. And John Wick Chapter 4. Very small part in this one. Well, he didn't have big parts in none of them, but very small in that one. Man of Steel, he did a great job as Perry White. I think he did a great job in that. I know a lot of people don't like when there's gender swaps and race swaps, and I'm not too keen on him for everything, but he did a good job. And I think Michael Clark Duncan did a good job as Kingpin. Those two were race swaps that I thought they worked out pretty good. He was in the Matrix trilogy. He was in all three, and he was a pivotal part in all three of them. Mainly the first two, really. The Mule. Miami Vice Season 3. Mission Impossible 3. Passengers, one of my favorite type of romantic movies. I'm not big on those. I don't have a lot of them in my collection, but this is one of my favorites. Nightmare on Elm Street 3, The Dream Warriors. Predators, not to be confused with Predator or Predator 2. This is the third one. He was in the third installment called Predators. Tuskegee Airmen, fantastic movie. Very, very good movie. And this is a digibook edition. I like these digibooks. Next up, Akeelah and the Bee. I love this movie. Starring a very young Keke Palmer. She grew up to be a hot mess. Always outnumbered, always outgunned. In my opinion, now this is an HBO original. In my opinion, this is probably one of Fishburn's best performances. It's a very low budget movie, but he's the star of this movie, no doubt about it. You got to see this one. If you've never seen this movie, you need to check this one out. It's an HBO original, so I don't know if you can get it on Max. You might be able to get it on Max. I don't know, but this is cheap if you can find it. I think it's only available on DVD. It's called Always Outnumbered, Always Outgunned. He played a guy named Socrates who was really down on his luck. What a fantastic movie. I'm here to tell you. Again, it's not the biggest spectacle of a movie, but it is a great movie. This is a remake. This is Assault on Precinct 13. I think this was a pretty good remake. The original was awesome, but I think this was a pretty good remake. Was it better than the original? I don't know, but this was good. You got Fishburn and Hawk, and I like Ethan Hawke. 21 with Kevin Spacey. Biker Boys, fantastic movie. Class Action, he had a small part in this one. Some of the earlier movies, Fishburn didn't really start getting big roles until later in his career. He was one of those guys who started off, he didn't really hit the ground running his career. He did a lot of stuff, but he had small roles. His career was a very progressive build up to bigger roles. Contagion. I think after he did Deep Cover, that's when he really started blowing up. I mean, he did stuff before that, of course, but I think after Deep Cover is when he really started blowing up. Hoodlum, and you can even say after this one too. Hoodlum, I can't say enough good things about this movie. If you've never seen this movie, you need to check this one out. I know Forrest Whitaker got the one, he's portraying Bumpy Johnson. I think the show is called, I'm not sure if it's called, I think it's called King of Harlem or something like that. So Forrest Whitaker is Bumpy Johnson, but Fishburn, his portrayal of Bumpy Johnson is incredible in this movie. All-star cast, great acting, great story, great pacing. This is a A+ movie. I highly recommend Hoodlum if you've never seen it. Higher Learning. This was a good movie too. Very good movie, actually. Kings of New York. Banger of a movie. Just an absolute banger. So many quotes. So many good lines. Just, if you've never seen this one, you need to check this one out. Seriously, you're missing out. Again, it's not the biggest movie, but it's a lot of banging ass lines and quotes in that movie. I'm here to tell you. Mystic River, another banger. Very small role in this one. This is an early movie. Red Heat. And he did voice work in TNMT. So that's everything that I have in my collection from Laurence Fishburne, live action all the way up to voice talent. We're going to go ahead and recap this real quick, and then we're going to close it out. TNMT. Red Heat, Mystic River, King of New York, not Kings with an S, just King of New York, Higher Learning, Hoodlum, Contagion, banging movie, Class Action, Biker Boys, 21, Assault on Precinct 13. Always Outnumbered, Always Outgunned. Aquila and the Bee. Predators. Passengers. Assault. What am I getting ready to say? Mission Impossible 3. Okay. Miami Vice Season 3. The Mule. The Matrix 1, 2, and 3. Man of Steel. John Wick 2, 3, and 4. Hannibal. This is a banging TV show. This is very reasonably priced. If you're a fan of the Silence of the Lambs movies, you're going to love this. You're going to love this. That's all I'm going to say. Pick this up. It's very reasonable price. Even its normal price is pretty reasonable. I grabbed this one on sale for a great price. I couldn't say no to it. Great TV show right there. Event Horizon. Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer. This is the second one, just in case you didn't know. Tuskegee Airmen. Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, The Dream Warriors. Deep Cover. Death Wish 2. It's like 5 or 6 of those. The Color Purple. No, it's 5. It's 5 Death Wishes. Batman, Superman, Dawn of Justice. Boys in the Hood. Armored. Ant-Man and Wasp. Apocalypse Now. Now, we don't look at everything that I have. Fishburn. I do believe that was like 44 titles, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, I'm going to tell you exactly how many that was. That was 40 titles. And Sam Jackson, I do believe that was 55 titles. So it's a little bit more. I have a little bit more because I think there's just more Sam Jackson out there, which it is. I don't think it is. But looking at the filmography of both of them, based off of what I have in my personal collection, because I don't have all their stuff, so I'm not going to compare their whole filmography. Based off of what you saw in the video yesterday, or whenever you saw it, based off the Sam Jackson video I did, whenever you saw it, and then based off of this video, based off of what I have, what you saw, whose filmography is better? Who got the better movies? That's a tough one, because Sam Jackson got some bangers. He really do. But it's almost like I can get down with a lot of this stuff more, like The Matrix, the John Wick series, Boys in the Hood, Hannibal. Sam Jackson, he did a little TV work too, but not he did the voice work on the Boondocks, which was good, but it was different. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just taking another quick look here. Passengers, Man of Steel. I'm going to have to go with Sam Jackson having the better stuff. I'm torn a little bit because Laurence Fishburn got some great stuff here, but I'm still going to lean more towards Sam Jackson. And then when we throw Denzel in the mix, we're going to compare Sam Jackson to Fishburn to Denzel. I don't think there's any comparison there. Denzel is definitely on top, but it'd be nice to see a three-way battle with that. And I'm thinking about doing that, like battling their filmographies. But right now, Sam Jackson, of course, he has the bigger filmography. We know that. He's the hardest working man in Hollywood. And if you Google it, he has the highest box office of any actor in Hollywood. Any actor. Okay? Even some of the bigger actors who's probably got bigger name recognition than him, he got a bigger box office than them. And when I think of an actor who probably got a bigger name, and I don't even know if his name is bigger, but I don't know if it carries more weight. I don't know. We're gonna throw a Hollywood head. We're gonna say he's a Hollywood heavyweight. Now I'm not gonna say his name carried more weight than Sam Jackson's. I'm not gonna say that. But I'm gonna throw a Hollywood heavyweight out there, and Sam Jackson, his box office is higher than this guy's. Tom Cruise. No doubt about it, Tom Cruise is a Hollywood, heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? He's like a double, triple heavyweight. Sam Jackson's a heavyweight too, no doubt about that. But when you think about them two, I think Sam Jackson got more like well, of course he got the bigger body of work, but Tom Cruise got some stuff going on too. But I don't know. It's tough, but I think Sam Jackson got the best out of these two right here. And I'll see you guys in the next one. You tell me in the comment section what you think. Who got the better filmography between Laurence Fishburne and Sam Jackson based off of the titles you've seen in my two videos. Of course, I don't have them all, so I can't compare them all. Thanks for watching. This has been really fun. This is just something I wanted to do. I'm just having fun with you guys. I'm ranting. We just kind of going back and forth. See you in the next one.